the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 0-1. That one pulled foul. Got it. And now one away. Take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he's got a nice 14-game hit streak coming into the day. Man, that's more than 2 weeks of coming to work and getting it done in the batter's box. So I'm sure he's feeling really good about himself right now.
First pitch misses. Judge recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Throws to second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
One out, runner at second. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball.
Stanton matched a couple of homers in his last game. Man at second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Two outs and a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Out towards left center. Robert on the move to the gap. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here in Queens, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Luis Gil. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Mike Tauchman up now for the Mets.
Tonight, the left fielder, number 20, Mike Tauchman.
Hike.
And a big swing and a miss. Caught him looking for the K. Tauchman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swings through that one for strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lindor leads off first with 1 away. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings through that one. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets lead 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now with the Subway Series. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
B-Ride.
And that gets down into the gap. Man aboard on the leadoff single. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
1 out, man at first. So up next for New York. Anthony drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. It's 2-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No, outside.
McMahon launched a pair of homers in his last game. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Now a blooper back behind short. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hurry.
Volpe stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball,
Chris,
no.
nobody in the league has a better batting average than he does right now.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Hard liner. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Volpe scores, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Inside,
inside.
just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Lindor under it. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back here at Citi Field. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And now the 0-1. Swings through that. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Gil. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Ball, no.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The second baseman, Ronnie.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. He's out. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league.
Ball
upstairs. 1. In the air to left center. Robert turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. And that's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
In the air on the infield, Goldie under it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Outside low, ball 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Mets go down quickly. Still down 3-0. Back now with the Subway Series. New inning getting started. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to short. Lindor. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 24, Jason Domingo.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Anthony Volpe.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Nice curveball for a strike. To third. And it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Here's the 0-2. That's to third. McMahon tosses across to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Bo.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Jorge.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Jorge Polanco.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bichette leads off first with one away. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Designated hitter, Brett.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Struck him out swinging. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Mets strand 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. That's smashed towards center. One away.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
One out man at first. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. Grounds one to short. Lindor on to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And they take care of Stanton for the out. That ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers. Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2. Under it. And there's one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Sets him down looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Tylor Megill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that one ripped to left. Takes it in for the out.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they come away without an out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 down. Goldie steps into the box. Hit softly on the ground to third. To Mauricio for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back now with the Subway Series. Bottom of the 6th. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 20, Mike Tuckman.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throws to first, 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Hee-haw!
Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That one ripped right center field, carrying well, and that one is off the wall. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. And they're up by 4. And in its second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Ryan McMahon. And now swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Volpe flying around third and headed home. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That one fouled off. Towards first. He steps on the bag, and that's an out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Judge rips that one. And that's the 3rd out. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets nothing. This is the Subway Series on the show.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Yarbrough. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, Bo.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Brett.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Brett Beatty.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Citi Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Outside, ball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Down the right field line and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tylor McGill will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Luke Weaver.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
First and second, no outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side. Feed to second, that's one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Swing, and he popped it up. Mauricio gets under it. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the catcher for the Mets. Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And that one hammered and foul ball. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The Yanks leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now it's Luis Robert. His righty-lefty splits there.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. High fly ball, right field. Taylor moving under it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-1 down. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luke Weaver out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brooks Raley on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And it's fouled away. This one in the air, center field. Robert moving under this one. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, David Bednar.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, number 50, Tyrone Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The Mets down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
5-0 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.